All right, what I have here is a 1/4 ounce hookup lure, and it's got a wide gap. And to that, I'm going to put a 3-inch or a 4-inch soft plastic shrimp on there. And I'll get that in just a second. So what I want with this shrimp is I want it to run straight. I don't want it to spin. So I'm going through the very tip of the shrimp from the underside. I'm going to bring it out about maybe an inch from the front of the bait. I'm going to put the jig head down. It's got a little bait saver on there that's going to hold it in place. And what makes this lure and rig special are two things. One is this is as close to a real shrimp as you're going to get in this world. It's a scented bait. It'll hold the scent all day long, and once the fish gets a hold of it, they don't usually want to let it go. And because a lot of our fish are feeding on shrimp this time of the year, this makes a really good choice. I would go down to a 3-inch. This is a 4-inch, because during the colder months of the year, our fish have a tendency to feed on smaller baits. It's easier for them to digest them. So the other thing that's nice about this rig, it's got enough weight to carry it right to the shoreline. It sinks extremely fast. So while I'm fishing it, I start to retrieve almost before it hits the water, just to get control. Once I've got control, then I'll slow the retrieve down, because the fish again are feeding slow. The water's cold. They tend to follow or wait for something to come right over their heads. Perfect. The last thing is the hook runs up. That's why it's called a hookup. And because of that, it doesn't catch debris as much. You're less likely when you're fishing over grass to get the grass, unless it's grasses that are, you know, floating. Debris on the bottom, it sometimes will ride right over it instead of, if it was on the bottom, catching it. And it's extremely sharp hook. It does the job really well.